Wasabi! Good morning, everybody. We're in Denton, Texas right now. Coming up on the 35E, 35W split in a couple more miles. We're on our way to Fort Worth to make a delivery to McLane Foods. I am running behind schedule. The load is scheduled for 0400, which was about 42 minutes ago. And I'm running about a 5:15 to 5:30 ETA. I already called the customer and asked if they'd take me or if they work me in or if I'm going to have to reschedule. And they said they'll do work. As long as I show up before 6 a.m., they'll unload me. So I'm going to get over there and get unloaded and then do a 10-hour break in the area. Whether it be across the street in that dirt lot or go back to our drop yard or what, I don't know. Been a rough trip though. It's been just too hectic and too fast paced, and it wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't battling fatigue or not necessarily fatigue, but battling my body wanting to be awake at times I don't want it to be awake, and sleeping when I want it to be awake, or I have a feeling of sleepiness, whatever. Unfortunately. Okay, so we just got past the TA and pilot truck stops there. We're gonna get on 35W 35W southbound in a bit, and we'll take that down to 820 east. If you go west on 820 to the first or second exit, that's where our drop yard is. Back around I remember how the interchange is up here. These guys are all a little bit slow, but is it because this front guy is slowing them all down, or for a good reason? Well, it's a TMC truck, so DOT Foods and TMC are always slower than me. Anyway, where's this guy? JNFI, I think is what it said. Hillsboro. 75 minutes, 75W, not 35W. Yeah, it's been a rough go, and honestly I wanted to get some sleep, but I probably should have stayed in that lane because, alright, as long as that car lets me back over, we're good. Normally, if I'm within a couple of miles of my exit, I normally will not move out of the right lane no matter what. That time worked alright, but there are times where I want to move back over and can't because it's because whoever I let on the road decided to not do a return courtesy and give space so I can move over. Alright, here 35W southbound to Fort Worth. Okay, get through this transition here. Figure out how many miles I've already done. Alright, let's see. Done right at 599 and a half, so at least 30 to 35 miles remaining. Okay, so let's us now on 35W. We'll pick this back up when we get to 820. Alright guys, we're about a mile away from Interstate 820. We're going to head east on 820 from here. Lord knows I can't wait to be done so I can sleep. We got somewhere between 5 and 10 miles left before we'll be at the customer. I got a car on the transition right over here to my right. As long as they know I'm coming over. I thought I'd be all right this shift because I didn't sleep a ton today. I did sleep fairly good for what I did get, and then I stopped and I did take another nap during the afternoon. All right, 820. Eastbound 70 is a little slow, but moving. Speaking of, those of you guys who know what happened in the... Alright, next move is going to be onto southbound Highway 121. If I had time to work with. Northbound 121 coming up, but then I'm going to the southbound. Okay, need to be left for, yeah. Be right here for southbound 121. Number 1 and 2 lanes. Only gonna be a couple of miles after we hit the split up here. Southbound now. 5:18 local time right now, so it looks like that 5:15 to 5:30 range is damn near perfect. That would be my ETA, as I mentioned earlier. I'm trying to cock block me car. Peel off to the left, it looks like. I don't even know what that is. Right. It's about a mile and a half away. Okay, it looks like I need to actually take the 820 side of the interchange. Trinity Boulevard is the street my customer's on. Half mile. Almost there. I can't wait. Slide over this guy. Little ruts in the road are making it a little bit hard to stay where I want to, or make my truck go where I want it to go. They either make it go even faster to where if I'm trying to turn, or trying to keep me from turning. Yeah, this is a tight lane there. Doable, but tight. Okay, gonna be a right turn here onto Trinity, and McLane is gonna be on the right side of the street at the end. But there's a dirt lot on the left across the street that I will need to park in. Curve there. Okay, right up here before the light is on the right side is McLane, and where you see this truck over here on the left, or these trucks I mean. So yeah, this lot right here. That'll work. Uh-oh. Little rock pile thing here might make it a bit of a challenge for me to set up properly for my straight back. Pretty sure I'm going to be pointing toward that other truck. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Go a little bit further down before I start my turn. I don't want to go too far. So I gotta be mindful of the fact that other truck is over there. So how about I'll just come over here and blindside it in. skip now. Just trying to make sure I stayed aware of where that other truck is at. Okay, so for the average person, I recommend you
1 hour and 11 minutes of remaining drive time.
I recommend you go in that kind of a situation. I did not, only because I know exactly what I'm looking for and what I'm doing. I will go, but I just in this particular case, I didn't find it necessary. But especially when blindsiding, I do, especially if you're also if you're not a very experienced backer, I highly recommend going, just so you know exactly where you're at. Okay, we're gonna get checked in, and probably if these guys are parked here, I don't know if they're just doing it overnight or if they are waiting for dock doors or what. So let's see how it goes. Just basically take my bills across the street and find out what's up. Alright, get this, so we have some kind of light in here. Okay, so I'm checked in, and it said back into door 11, keep doors closed, and check in at door 18, which I already tried to do because I didn't understand their process. Docking. Okay, probably, I don't know, I'm assuming they have a camera that can tell that I'm there waiting when I get there. One more car on the right, it looks like, and now we got one coming on the left. Why is this guy going so slow? Come on, why don't you leave an invitation for someone else to come up and be in my way? Yeah, I parked across the street because when I read a few reviews, they suggested that you're supposed to park there and then lock your bills up. Okay, 11's going to be right up here in front of me somewhere. The doors are hard to read, but the numbers are up on that ledge, up above the doors. Oh, come on. It said door 11, but that straight truck's in it. Or... Alright. I'm going to have to let him know that. And adding the fact I'm tired, this is getting annoying. I'll just put it in 12 for now. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, I'm going to end up having to pay a $275 fee, rescheduling, whatever you want to call it, fee. JCT will cover that. I don't have to worry about it. I just have to pay the fee, and then I'll get reimbursed. And Lumper just came by and said to go ahead and open my doors and back in. Back in, and then we'll send the request for the money code. Alright. Okay, I'll send the money code, and then I'll let you know when I'm ready to dock out and how much the lumper fee is and all that kind of stuff. It's Capstone Logistics. Alright guys, we're all done here. Just gonna double check my trailer's empty, which should be. It was $181 for the lumper fee. I paid by physical check, but you can also do the relay online thing. But yeah, I paid by check. Alright, I am empty, but I can't get my right door closed because I'm too close to that straight truck there. Let's see if I can get it now. Alright, now let's send empty call. I'll probably end up going straight over to the truck stop that's down the street from our drop yard. Five on fuel. Yeah, and then I'll go over there and finish my Real Men Rock Pink. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my 10-hour break there.
You have 1 hour and 11 minutes
man,
of
I was
remaining
out cold.
drive time.
I was out cold when they called me to tell me my bills were done. Okay, well, so pretty simple process to get over to where I'm gonna shut down. All I have to do is just go back to the west on Trinity. There might be other route too that I can take. Let me check. But I can take Trinity back over to 820 and then just take 820 up. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. It's okay. I'm checking on traffic conditions on 820 as well. Yeah, it looks like might be alright. Can also go up to Broadway and then just take surface streets all the way there, but I think I'd rather just PC over there. And use the freeway. So we'll do that. Take 820, get up on 820, and then just take 820 over to Blue Mountain Road and stop at the truck stop over there. I could even come right back here to this parking lot if I really wanted to, but I'd rather have like a natural restroom and all that kind of stuff. Not a big fan of pissing on my fifth wheel or into a piss bottle or something to make do. Plus, if I get hungry or something, I'd rather have some food around. I need to replace my bread anyway. I don't tend to cook on my truck like a lot of truckers do because I don't have much. I don't eat very much. I can't eat as much as a typical adult male can. So, or at least not normally. So, it always just seems not really a point for me cooking my own foods. I'm actually okay with paying for food, at least a couple times a week or something. sunglasses. It's getting a little bit bright here. One of the few spots where you'll find a normal on-ramp in Texas. Normally you just veer onto the highway from a service road. Ah, shit. Come on. Glad there was an acceleration lane there, because I had to yield to that car, but yeah, if there was no acceleration lane, that would have been a big problem. Clear that Jeep first. Oh. Slide over here. This lane's seeing a lot of brake lights in this one lane, so don't want to go too fast compared to the traffic in this lane. Look like it's just that one vehicle that's causing all of it, but if they're doing that, kind of gotta expect that the traffic right behind them could suddenly dart out into my lane. And if I'm going too fast and someone does that and I run into them, yeah, it's their fault ultimately, but it could also be considered unavoidable on my part because I should have expected that to happen. Okay, I gotta get on 820 West here now. And right where the 121 and 183 split is at. And it's just a few mile drive to the west. At the second exit after I get past I-35W is Blue Mound Road. Turn north onto that road, and then right at the corner of Blue Mound and forget the name of the street, the one that our drop yard is on. I want to say it starts with an R. Right there in that corner, the northwest corner, there's a truck stop. This is too close. Back off. Huggins Honda. Academy Sports. Speed limit 65, but I can't seem to get anywhere near it. I can move over, but I still can't do 65 anyway. I'll just end up stuck to the side of all these other vehicles, so I don't see that it'll do me any good to move over. Looks like it's one specific vehicle causing this too. keep dealing with this shit. And this pickup behind me didn't look like he was gonna yield. Or he doesn't have to, but I mean, at least have some courtesy out here. It's not gonna hurt anything to let me over. My turn signal was on well in advance, before he even got near me. So either he didn't want me in front of him or wasn't paying attention. Spectrum authorized contractor. I don't know why that thing does that. This guy not moving over. Now you decide to move over, piece of shit. I need to back off a little bit because I don't like the following distance there, and he's not pulling away from me fast enough. With his passenger to pay any attention to the fact his speed's up. He's playing the yo-yo game. Alright, passing by 35W interchange. So I'm in for 2 exits away. Dude, why are you slowing down so much? Just do what you're doing and they'll merge in with you. Now you're creating a problem. Is that lane staying? It is. So I couldn't tell know if this guy was going to stay back or not. He looked like he was leaving space, but just barely enough for me to get over. Too close for me to be comfortable with coming over. Blue Mountain Road, half a mile. And our drop yard is right over here, directly to my right. Could even hang out at the drop yard, but I'll probably just go to the truck stop. So I have a more normal bathroom instead of a porta-john, and then I still get a hold of my friend Alan, who's a local driver here. See what he's up to, and maybe meet up again for lunch or something, depending on what he's got going on. Clear there. And fuel here is $2.89 a gallon too. Right now the national average is like $3.35, so it's a good 45 cents less than the average price. I can get reefer fuel here too if I need it, but I won't be needing it. Couple of different driveways here. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This says exit only, but screw that. I need to set up for my vacuum. I'm not too worried about Estes doing that because there's plenty of room here. More parking in front. Oh. Paid parking only. We have a drop yard right down the street, literally. I don't know if that applies only to that other section over there or the whole lot. So everything, I don't know. Where's there? There's something over, there's some kind of sign over there on that light pole by that bobtail. I'll have to read that when I'm on my way over to the building. Fuel cities, I don't think normally charge for parking, but or actually there's more. It is paid parking here. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll just use the restroom and go park in our drop yard then. This is stupid. I'm not paying for parking. Alright, anyway, yeah, let me run in real quick and I'll figure Figure out what I can't read the rate sign over there. Like a half hour or first hour free or something. I don't know. So I'll figure it out. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to the drop yard. I'm not going to pay $15 for 12 hours here. But I got a drop yard literally right down the street that I can park in for free. And this guy parked over a couple of spots over from me. Fuck, he's annoying. As far as walking is concerned, he kept looking off to the left the entire time, and he kept doing this, that, and I'm trying to read him and trying to walk the opposite direction. Oh wait, hang on. Let me, before I forget. Oh, like I'd go right because it looked like he was drifting left, or to my left, and then he would start going right, or toward my right, whatever. Then I would change my direction, and I had to do it like several times. And every time he kept going the same direction that I was trying to go, and he had no idea that he was doing it. Wasn't paying the least bit of attention. All he was doing was looking off to his left or my right. Had no clue that I was coming up, and we were coming right at each other, and he had no idea that I was trying to get a read on which side of me he was going to go on, and every time I'd go one direction, he'd go the same way. I was like, fuck, get the hell away from me already. God, what is wrong with you? Looks like this Bolero here at the corner, the Circle K and Bolero has truck parking also. Anyway, I ended up getting me a chicken quesadilla and a chorizo and egg burrito while I was in there. I always hear people say good things about that food there, but I don't know. I'm gonna naturally say it's probably not like my wife's food, which. Anybody who's had my wife's food before can say that hardly anything can compare to it. This fucking clutch is just right now has no,
I'm always in somebody's way.
It's either just all or nothing, basically. I think it's probably paid parking too, so. And I can always try to get my trailer washed out while I'm here at the yard anyway. They do have someone come do washouts right there in our yard. Klondike. Alright, I think it's W&B over here because I see Carrier Transicold. Yeah. We get our trailer serviced right there. But actually, they usually come over to our. They actually come over to our drop yard. to remember our gate code, but if we get over there quickly enough, there's a bobtail going in there right now, but assuming the gate will close before I get up there, but yeah, it's starting to close right now. I'm trying to remember the gate code. I know the first 2 digits. I have an idea on what the other 2 are, but I forget. Look like Alan's truck is here, so he's probably home. Yeah, the local drivers also have remotes that'll open the gate. Aha! I had the correct code right from the get-go. Yeah, it's definitely Alan's truck right there. A lot of other bobtails sitting here. See a company driver truck over there. I know that's not a... Yeah, what the hell parked over there? Okay, so I'll just go ahead and park over here next to 7117. Trailer over there is parked crooked. I think it is. Either it is or I am. Alright guys, well that's gonna go ahead and wrap. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Do my 10-hour break here. Don't know what I'll have for a reload yet. It could be something sitting right here in the drop yard for all I know, or I'll probably go pick something up later this evening or this afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it. We'll see. But one thing I do know, it's going to be going to California, so, or at least toward California. Well, all right, so. We'll see you guys. I mean, if it's here in the drop yard, whenever I reload, I'm not going to do a video on that. But so if I pick up somewhere out of the yard, then I'll probably do a video on it. Otherwise, the next video you'll see from me will be probably the delivery.
Attention! A new important message has arrived.
Oh, never mind. I got a pre-plan right here. Alright, so Tyson plant in Sherman picks up early morning hours tomorrow. Delivers in Riverside on the 17th. Okay, yeah. I will definitely take that one. $70.42. Double check how many hours I have to work with.
You have 1 hour and 11 minutes of remaining drive time.
I have 14:42 on my 70-hour clock right now. And actually, I still need to put my post strip in. Okay, so I gotta double check I even
You
have
1
the
hours and
hours.
11 minutes of remaining drive time.
14:35. Maybe I better go through that before I end this video here. Because the concern is I only have 14:35 left on my 70-hour clock right now, and I got 2 nights in a row of only 4-hour recaps coming back. Pull up my driving spreadsheet. And I also got to double check how many miles I need to cover. So I'll need 24 and a half hours. $18.43. Okay, so I'll need a couple of hours of my 7:17 recaps, and it delivers, I think it said 7 a.m., so that should be fine. Yeah, 7 a.m. on the 17th, so no problem at all. Okay, so that's what's in store. I'll be picking up at Tyson up in Sherman, which is off US 75, about now, not quite an hour and a half drive north of here. And I'll be going to the Walmart DC in Riverside, California, one of the DCs I used to do dedicated loads out of. So that's what's in store. That's what the 2 videos you'll see coming up next, or at least as far as my activities are concerned. May or may not see some other stuff there too. You know, just some random stuff like storytelling or whatever I might start doing as well. So, alright, so we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys hanging out and watching, and we'll see you on the next one.